double time, and Liverpool have snatched it at the end. Absolutely snatched it. And I mean, rival fans are so salty. They're upset. They're crying. They're saying Liverpool did the biggest robbery in Champions League history. So we're going to be looking at the goal reactions. We're going to be looking at the reactions to the Konate penalty. So a lot to get through. But before I begin, if you are new here, please hit the subscribe, hit the like as well. But yeah, let us start with Saeed, Manchester United fan, watching the Liverpool game, wanting Liverpool to lose. Let's look at his reaction to the Harvey Elliott goal.
He's in. Elliott. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Fuck this, man. Abahayo.
You know what absolutely kills me as an Arsenal fan? When I see teams like United, Chelsea, Tottenham, their fans reacting to our games as if they're not in a horrible situation. They'd rather see, Arsenal and Liverpool lose than see their own team win at times. Like, just look at Saeed. You'd think he's PSG fan the way he is sort of in anguish after Liverpool scored. But I mean, my word, Harvey Elliott coming on, brilliant finish. This is why Arne Slot's one of the best managers in the world, top 3 right now. Because he's making decisions like that, bringing off Salah when he's having a tough game. Nobody would do that, but Arne Slot did. And Harvey Elliott comes on, he scores. Nunes as well coming on, he combines with Harvey Elliott. It is absolutely fantastic. Arne Slot, hands up, you are unreal as a manager. Great finish, but that reaction was hilarious. Now let's get on to Mark Goldbridge's reaction to Harvey Elliott's goal.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I can't speak. Well, I can speak because this is exactly what bloody happens. Smash and grab. Incredible. That's football. That's football, and that's football.
And it's right from Mark Goldbridge. Smash and grab. I love the performance from Liverpool today. As an Arsenal fan, I've seen Arteta put some nasty blocks up against teams. 10 at the back. I think you guys remember the City game. Everybody was crying, saying, why are Arsenal defending like that? Now Liverpool, they've had to be backs against the wall. They defended fantastically well. We saw a different side to Arne Slot, a side which was able to suck up the pressure, go on the counter-attack, sort of have their best defenders doing the right things. It was fantastic. You want to see your team win in different ways. And this is a tough Champions League night with the way PSG are playing, the form they're in. You're taking a 1-0 lead to Anfield. 0-0 would have even been great, but 1-0? It is absolutely unreal. And Arne Slot, I'm just going to keep on saying fantastic stuff throughout this video from him, because the way he saw that game, the way Liverpool was set up, the back 5 brilliant, Trent fantastic defensively, it was absolutely incredible. But let us move on to another reaction. A PSG fan did a watch along to this game. Let's see his reaction to the Liverpool goal.
No. And I mean, we deserve it, man. We deserve it, man. We deserve it. No, I don't blame it on Donna or any PSG player. When you leave the game 0-0, this is what happens, man.
Stressed out. And if you don't know, this guy before the game, he was like, it's going to be an easy win. He was laughing at Mohamed Salah getting subbed off. But look, Arne Slot knows what he's doing. He's bringing on someone like Harvey Elliott, who's not had the game time he would have wanted this season, and he delivered. So this sort of reaction, it was quite hilarious. This guy, he's well known as a PSG fan, sort of very confident in his team, as he should be. But today it all backfired when Liverpool came rolling into town away from home. They were dominating the game, PSG. But as you said, as I've said, as Mark has said, as this guy has also said himself, if you do not take your opportunities, what is the point? What actually is the point? You need to take your opportunities. You need to take a lead to Anfield, and PSG haven't done that. And ultimately, Liverpool are through. They're through. I am 100% sure. I'd bet thousands and thousands of pounds on Liverpool going through now. There's no way they drop this. Absolute masterclass from Arne Slot and his guys. Now on to the thing, I think the most hilarious thing, the reactions, and it is an Arsenal fan. I don't know why us as Arsenal fans, we like to get sort of involved. His reaction to the Konate sort of push. We'll have a little talk about it. Let's listen to his reaction first.
PSG have been robbed. How has Konate not got sent off for this? Only Liverpool can get away with some type of bullshit like this. How is Konate not off? And how is this not a pen? This is a clear denial of a goal-scoring opportunity. Bro, it's just, what am I seeing? Hey, Liverpool are very lucky. And PSG have been all over them this game. Hey, Liverpool, count your flipping luck. Let me know in the comments.
Okay, do you want me to be very honest with you? Liverpool maybe got away with one there, but I think this is a problem with the referees. There's too much decisions which are open to interpretation. That you can interpret it as Barcola going down easy and just the pure strength of Konate, or you could say he was pushed. There's too many different ways you can interpret that decision. So for me, you don't want to ruin a game. There's many things that has happened. I remember last season with Arsenal, I think Gabriel sort of picked the ball with his hand and took a goal kick. And loads of people were frustrated. They said it should have been a penalty for the team who were playing against, and it wasn't given. This sort of thing, I put it under that same category. Don't ruin the game over something silly like this. I think you can see it as strength by Konate, Barcola going down easy. There's just too much of an interpretive decision for us to be like Liverpool robbed PSG. But I'll be honest, if it was given as a red or a penalty, I wouldn't have said otherwise. And now I'm not going to say otherwise either, because it was such an interpretive decision. But let me know down below your thoughts on it. Do you think Konate and Liverpool were lucky? I'm sure you're a Liverpool fan watching this. Do you think he was lucky? I think you're now safe to say what you properly believe in. But for me, it was either or in terms of it could have been, it could have not been. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. But I feel like some of the tweets that were coming out, that's literally a red card. It is the biggest robbery in football history. Biggest robbery in football history. My word, okay, you can hate Liverpool, but putting that under the biggest robbery in football history, for me, it is an absolute joke. It really, really is. Yes, Liverpool rode their luck. Maybe Kvaratskhelia won. It was definitely offside, by the way. Yeah, that we have the technology. But Liverpool could have been 1-0 down. They weren't. They regrouped. They defended vigilantly, sorry. It was a brilliant away performance from a defensive setup sort of way. Salah wasteful on the counter-attack, all of that, but the biggest robbery, really? You think PSG not taking their opportunities makes this a biggest robbery? No, it's their own fault they didn't take their opportunities. It's not, this game wasn't decided by the referee. It wasn't decided by that penalty, by that red card at all. So for us to come under that category is quite hilarious. We've got Chelsea fans. You remember me saying Chelsea, United and Tottenham fans love to get involved even though their teams are down there in the table. They're saying Liverpool actually get every decision. It's a joke. I mean, okay. And yeah, something from Lewis LFC. Arsenal dominated this PSG team, by the way. Yeah, and we did, to be fair, but at the Emirates, it's a whole different ball game. You'll see at Anfield, Liverpool absolutely wiped the floor with this PSG athletically with a crowd behind them, no doubt about it. So it was quite strange seeing a Liverpool fan actually praise Arsenal, to be honest. Me, I've said it many times before, I don't mind Liverpool. Their fans can be quite loud, but it isn't every fan, to be honest. And I mean, right now, I think we're both one of the best teams across the world. Arteta slot one of the best managers in the world. And yeah, you know, PSG away from home is always a very, very tricky fixture. But yeah, just to end off this video, fantastic that back four from Liverpool. Alisson, probably one of his best away performances in the Champions League. Back to his very best. There's been times where he's been a bit dodgy, and I think Liverpool fans can agree this season it's more been the defence rather than Alisson having to bail them out. Just brilliant stuff. Trent, fantastic defensively. One of his best defensive displays away from home against Kovic, Kvaratskhelia. Dembele would come over there. Desiree Duo when he came on. Barcola. Trent was absolutely fantastic. Konate, Van Dijk, brilliant. Robertson as well stood up to his task. So a really, really fantastic performance. It really, really was from the back four. Less said about the front line, the better. But ultimately, Liverpool got the job done and take a massive, massive lead to Anfield. Anyway, that's it for now. Hope you have enjoyed. And until next time, peace.